Earlier this year, the UK government officially banned a chemical called 4-MBC from every deodorant sold in Britain. Not because of a mild rash, not because of a minor side effect, but because official scientific advisors concluded it's an endocrine disruptor. It messes with your hormones, it can harm your reproductive health, and if you've been spraying it under your arms every morning, if you've been hugging your grandchildren after applying it, it could be silently affecting your hormone balance, your long-term cellular health, and your family's future. In today's video, we're exposing 9 of the worst deodorant brands sold in British supermarkets right now. Products that look perfectly safe on the shelf, but failed in recent safety investigations. And at the end, I'll show you the 2 brands you can actually trust. This is the deodorant truth they don't want you to hear. Let's start with the brand that literally burned people. 1. Mitchum 48-hour roll-on antiperspirant. You know Mitchum, the brand that promises rock-solid protection. You've probably bought it from Boots or Superdrug, trusting that a brand this established wouldn't put anything dangerous on your skin. But last year, something went terribly wrong. Users across the UK started reporting their skin felt like it was burning, severe rashes, blistering, in some cases, permanent scarring. The Office for Product Safety and Standards, the government body responsible for keeping you safe, issued a formal safety alert. They forced Mitchum to withdraw specific batches from sale. Now, Mitchum says they've fixed it, but here's what that recall exposed: a much bigger problem hiding in every aerosol can on the shelf. Because while Mitchum's issue was a manufacturing mistake, what I'm about to show you is completely intentional, and it's sitting in your bathroom right now. 2. Any aerosol containing butane or propane. Look at the back of your Sure, Dove, or Lynx aerosol right now. I'll wait. You see those words? Butane, propane, isobutane. Do you know what those are? They're the same gases that go into camping stoves and patio heaters. They're propellants designed to blast the product out of the can. But here's what the industry doesn't advertise. When you spray that cloud under your arm, you're breathing in hydrocarbon propellants directly into your lungs. And for anyone with asthma or respiratory issues, spraying a cloud of propane directly onto your skin and into your airways is, frankly, madness. The real scandal? They don't need to do this. There are mechanical pump mists that work perfectly well without gas, but aerosols are cheaper to manufacture, so they prioritize their profit margins over your lungs. 3. Sure aerosol antiperspirant. Sure is a UK staple. You see it everywhere: Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's. According to recent sales data, it's the 2nd biggest deodorant brand in the country. It promises confidence and protection. But let's look at what's actually inside. The typical Sure aerosol contains butane, isobutane, propane, and something called parfum. We'll come back to that word in a moment because it's hiding something important. But first, the aluminium. Sure uses aluminium compounds to block your sweat glands. Now, I'm not here to scare you unnecessarily. Cancer Research UK states there's no convincing evidence linking aluminium in deodorants to cancer. That's the official position, and I respect it. But here's where the marketing gets really clever. Dove positions itself as gentle, as caring. And that's what makes what they're hiding so frustrating. 4. Dove Advanced Care Antiperspirant Aerosol. Dove markets itself as gentle, as caring, as the brand that respects your skin. It's the 3rd biggest deodorant in the UK, with over £53 million in annual sales. But flip over the can, you'll find the exact same cocktail: butane, isobutane, propane, aluminium, and parfum. That word parfum is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Under UK law, companies don't have to tell you what's actually in their fragrance. They can hide dozens of chemicals behind that single word. So Dove, the gentle brand, is using the exact same chemical loopholes as everyone else. They know exactly what's in their parfum. They're just not legally forced to tell you yet. If you've got teenagers or grandkids in the house, this next one is for you. 5. Lynx Axe Aerosol Range. Lynx, the brand built entirely on scent. It's actually the UK's #1 deodorant, with over £91 million in sales last year. The entire marketing machine is designed to make you believe their fragrance will transform your life. And that's precisely the problem. To create those distinctive, long-lasting smells, Lynx packs its aerosols with complex fragrance mixtures. Those mixtures contain compounds that are now under serious regulatory scrutiny. The UK's recent ban on 4-MBC is just the beginning. Fragrance allergens are next, and because it's an aerosol, you're getting the highest possible dose of both propellant gases and undisclosed fragrance chemicals every single time you spray. Now, you'd expect problems from Lynx or Sure, but this next brand, 6. Sanex Dermo-Sensitive Deodorant. This one genuinely shocked me. Sanex positions itself as the healthy alternative. Sanex is clinically proven to respect your skin, they claim. Their dermo-sensitive range is specifically marketed to people with easily irritated skin. So I checked the ingredients. It contains parfum. If you thought natural meant safe, this next one will make you angry. Because Simple built a 40-year reputation on one promise, and they broke it. 7. Simple, kind-to-skin roll-on deodorant. Here's the one that really gets me. Simple. The brand built on no perfume, no colour. The brand your grandmother probably trusted because it seemed, well, simple. But look at the ingredients of their roll-on deodorant. You'll find sodium bicarbonate, baking soda. Now, baking soda is natural, I'll give them that, but natural doesn't mean gentle. In fact, for many people, baking soda causes brutal irritation under the arms. It's very alkaline, while your skin is slightly acidic. When a deodorant has a lot of baking soda, it can raise your skin's pH too high, break down your protective barrier, and lead to redness, burning, and flaking. The irony is painful. Simple, the gentle brand, uses an ingredient that drives people away from natural deodorants entirely. And finally, the ingredient they really don't want you to know about. This one isn't about irritation or allergies. This is about something far more serious. 8. Products containing Lilial, butylphenyl methylpropional. Last year, TK Maxx had to recall a perfume called Byblos Blue. The reason? It contained a chemical called hydroxyisohexyl 3-cyclohexene carboxaldehyde, also known as Lyral or HIC. Why was it recalled? Because this ingredient is not authorized for use in cosmetics in Europe due to the risk of allergic reactions in sensitized individuals. But here's the part they don't advertise. Lilial has been linked to reproductive toxicity. It may harm fertility. It may harm unborn children. Europe banned it years ago, yet products containing it were still being sold in the UK recently. 9. Products containing 4-MBC, still on shelves right now. Remember that chemical I mentioned at the start, 4-MBC? It's now banned in the UK. But here's the loophole. Products already on the market before the ban took effect can continue selling until January 2027. That means right now, as you watch this, there are still deodorants on Tesco shelves containing a banned endocrine disruptor. And there's another one you need to watch for. Methyl N-methylantranolate, or MNMA. By this July, any product containing it above 0.1% must be removed from sale. Why? Because it's phototoxic. It can cause severe skin reactions when you go out in the sun. and it can form nitrosamines, which are potential carcinogens. Safe alternatives. Right about now, you're probably thinking, so what can I actually use? Is there anything safe? Yes, there absolutely is. And unlike the brands we've just discussed, these companies are transparent about what's inside. The premium pick. Fussy Coconut Milk Deodorant, £15. Fussy is a UK company that's genuinely doing it differently. It's a refillable stick, which means no aerosol propellants, no butane, no propane. The Independent named it their best overall natural deodorant in recent testing. No hidden parfum, no aluminium, no baking soda. It stood up to gym sessions, long hikes, and summer evenings. You buy the case once for £15 from their website or Holland & Barrett, then refills are around £6. It's sustainable, it works, and you can trust what's in it. The budget pick. Ineos Skin Science Antiperspirant Mist, £3.50. If you need an antiperspirant, if you genuinely want to stop the sweat, not just the smell, this is the one. Available at Ocado and Superdrug for just £3.50. Here's why it's different. It's a mist, not an aerosol. It doesn't use butane or propane propellants. It uses a mechanical pump, so what comes out is actual product, not gas. At £3.50, it's cheaper than most conventional deodorants and infinitely safer than any gas-powered can on the shelf. But now you know. Which one of these brands shocked you the most? Have you ever had a reaction to a deodorant and just assumed it was normal? Drop your experience in the comments. Let the others know what to look out for. And if you want to watch another video like this one, where we expose what the supermarkets aren't telling you, click the video on the screen. Thanks for watching.